Eddie, Zari, and Fofo were at the park. They were playing with Eddie's toy airplane.
Go long!
Zari shouted as she threw the airplane. Eddie and Fofo started to run, but the airplane flew over their heads. It flew all the way over the fence at the edge of the park.
Uh-oh,
Zari said.
It went over the fence.
Into Mr. Henry's backyard? Fofo asked.
Uh-huh,
Zari said.
This is bad. Mr. Henry is the grumpiest person on the block.
We'll never get my airplane back, Eddie worried. Luckily, Zari had a plan.
I'll climb that tree by the fence. Then I'll use my fishing pole to pick up the airplane, she explained. Eddie, you look over the fence. I need you to guide me to the airplane.
Zari wants to.
What about me? Fofo asked.
You have the most important job, Zari said. I need you to chew bubble gum. Lots of bubble gum.
Fofo's mouth was already full of gum. I'm way ahead of you, he said between chews. Zari and Fofo climbed up the tree. They crawled onto a branch hanging over the fence. Fofo handed Zari a huge wad of chewed gum. Zari stuck the ball of gum to the end of the fishing line. Then she turned the reel to lower down the line.
Zari wants the gum to stick too.
How's it looking, Eddie?
Zari shouted. Eddie watched the fishing line move closer to the airplane. Plop! The gum stuck to the plane.
Looks good, Zari. Pull it up,
Eddie shouted. Zari started to reel in the fishing line. Then Fofo and Zari heard a snap. And another snap. Zari and Fofo screamed. The branch beneath them was breaking. Eddie hurried up the tree. He was reaching for his friends when the branch snapped in half. The three of them fell and landed on the other side of the fence.
The kids fell into.
Mr. Henry stormed into the backyard.
Hey, what are you doing in my yard?
Eddie grabbed his airplane, and they all ran for the fence. We're trapped, Eddie yelped. That's when Zari spotted a hole in the fence. Mr. Henry was closing in. There was no time to lose. The three friends squeezed through the hole and out of the yard. They held their breath and waited. Finally, Mr. Henry turned and walked back to the house. Eddie cheered. We did it!
Hey,
Zari said.
Was that there before?
She pointed to a small gate in the fence. It was hidden behind some leaves. You mean we could have used a door? Fofo asked. Mr. Henry stood listening for a minute. Then he smiled and went inside.
Why didn't the kids use the gate?
You finished a book! You earned 4 stars!